Alo, evo me kući da si ti. U drugu radim. Šta radiš? Mhm, aha, mhm, aha. A, dobro, fino. Ništa. Morao da pogledamo jutro, valjda. A, ništa bre, Aleksandar tamo gleda televizor, meni sad kreće neko takmičenje u PES-u i tako. Pa ništa bre, tamo posle ovih dana bilo gužva nešto na poslu, pa oko toga se zajebavao i tako. Nažalost da. Pa najgora smena. Ne, druga. Pa, pa jeste, moraš. Pa da. Vi dobro se znači. Mhm, 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 mhm. Eto vidiš. Mm, mhm. Dobro, šta ka kaže ona? Mm, mhm.
rekao stvarno ne znam, kaže koja li mi to žena rekla, pa ja rekao mislim Slavo da si mi ti rekla i to je, znaš i to dobro, mislim se ja, svi se jašete oko mene, pičkavi materina, a kad meni neko treba, ja moram sve sama.
Aha.
I tako da se čusno pozdravljate.
A, hvala, hvala. Mhm. Dobro. Dobro. Ništa, vremeno je tamo. Zajebava se. Važi, ništa, ajde onda. Važi, hoću, ajde. Ćao, ćao.
Poznaj Hanover, u kojem crvena staza povezuje najlepše simbole.
Jebem li ti? Koliko je spakana aplikacija? Ćao svima ljudi. Pa zato što je balans mod. U principu igrači imaju slične kartice, svaki tim, bukvalno Al Nassr ima slične ocene kao Francuska i biraš takav neki klub i igraš. To je balans mod, najglublji mod u igrici, a u njemu se održava kvalifikacija. Samo botovi igraju ove modove. Igra se svaka runda best of 3. Prošao sam prvo kolo. Po žrebu, sad čekam pobednika. Iz prve runde. Kvalifikacije za Srbiju. Pa, brate, čisto da ispoštujem. Da, da. Trebalo bi uskoro da odigram. Zvanično uključuješ ga iz menija. Hvala, hvala. Nisam ga vidio da je u žrebu. Možda već za 5 minuta igram. Ali ne očekujem ništa od ovog glupog moda, zato što je užasno za igrati. Nema veze s igricom. Predstavljanje valjda Srbije u Crnoj Gori na nekom turniru. Balkanskom, nemam pojma, evropskom, nemam pojma. Čekam pobednika iz prve runde između Peđe i neki Jose Armando. Ali nema ga još da se pojavi, taj Jose Armando. Tako da verovatno protiv ovog Peđe. Bilo je, brate, na Instagramu od Sportskog saveza Srbije. Pa ne znam da li je to isti turnir.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, this is the perfect... Takes a shot! Off the post! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And not just close, agonizing...
Sport Savez Srbije, mislim da je.
Ruben Dias. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique.
Chance! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now there's a fine ball. There's the header!
What was on his mind there? Should have put his foot right through it.
Tu je bre što glupo usporeno, znači ne možeš igrača pomeriš, užas.
And it's Doué. Dembele. Mbappe. He's had a shot! There it is!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the game's first. It's the and it's hit the woodwork and out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has been slung wide. Great vision. You can run onto that. Now this could be a chance. Crosses it in here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe receives it in a good position. Mbappe! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed...
And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off her.
France find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Thuram. Has a shot! Gorgeous from Thuram. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's such an...
Shot at goal! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
France are at... Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Semenyo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the shot! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Može još nešto da padne. Ovo je bre bio protiv AI-a, da zagrajam prste malo. Naravno da nije dozvoljen smart assist. Nikad nije postojalo ograničenje za pass level. Yeah. Cacchio, si era tattical. Što mi se spava jebem ti.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box
Tako je, ninja.
by the figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. And as you can see, we've already started here. Gatti calmly anticipates. Can he get on the end of this? Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Keane. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right, but Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. Doué.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Spread neatly. Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal! Goal! France! The trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
And the shots! They've done it! Again, in a try!
Ma najgluplji mod, brate, ovdje nema skillova, znači...
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Barella. Now it's Retegui. That is a brilliant interception.
Meni se ne sviđa, kome se sviđa nek igra vrete, ima pravo naravno.
Oh, this looks sharp. Has a look and plays it forward. This is Dembele. Barella. Oh, this is a great position. It's a good ball out wide. In once more. Nicely weighted ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Villanova cuts it out. And they've got a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Retegi, and he's managed to get free. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Barella. Tonali. Oh, good read. Calafiori kept his eye on it, and he's there. Villanova. Barella. Cleared away. And they're back on the ball again. DiMarco picks it up out wide. And a chance!
Ma puši ga bre, igrice, glupa.
Right back in the game. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Italy get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Dembele. Now it's Thuram. Dembele. Barella did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Keane. Barella. DiMarco.
There will be 1 minute added
To
time.
Barella. Knocks it into space. Doué. Thuram. Tonali gets across to intercept that. Mbappe looking for the run. Gatti cuts out the pass. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Today, please watch the
Either
screen.
side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
France are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to...
Dembele!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Zaniolo herring after... Oh, what has happened here? Koundé defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Bastoni. And here's Here's Keane. Zaniolo. Mignon claims comfortably. Italy appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Keane. This looks promising. Cross needs to be good.
Najbolji od u sere.
Keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Doué gets into a good position. He's tried one! Tries to play it through. Barella. And it's Zaniolo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caught offside that time.
Substitution for France. Number 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 9, Turn. Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 11, Olise. Number 12, Kolo Muani.
Di Lorenzo.
Number 18, Zaire Emery. Substitution.
Ball's gone out of play. He's going to be disappointed with that. Tonali is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Di Marco. Fratesi. And here's Politano. Di Marco has it in a wide position. Up he goes!
Ali ovi mali botovi, brate, što preskaču, znači. Nevjerovatno.
Fratesi. Di Marco. That is lovely. Flashes it across.
Italy really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Kolo Muani, real chance.
Tako je, bre!
Oh, France! And they're back in front. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
France take the lead. Oh no, this does not look good. Great chance!
Ma, brate, šta će još da mu se odbije, bre? Ma puši kurac mrtva igrice i modu.
Drills all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Vidi, nemam pauzu više.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that has not gone well. Just 5 minutes left. Zaccagni. Wriggles his way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to get it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Politano.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And here's Dembele. Oh, that's superb. Now it's Olise. There's the header!
Neće.
Ambitious ball here. Mbappe. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, well played, well played.
Mrtvo smeće.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for...
Mrtvo smeće od igrice.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution for France. Number 25, Conte.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Hernandez.
France conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes?
Chouameni. Number
Now it's
3,
Mbappe.
Digne. Number 2,
Chouameni, probing pass.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a mighty...
Tako je, bre.
Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Good read, needed to be. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Raspadori. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise. it's Fratesi. And here's Politano. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And they've got rid. Di Lorenzo is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Moj Mbappe. Moj Mbappe, koji pasi sjeba.
I certainly can't. Now it's Keane. Elise. Now it's Kolomuani. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Di Lorenzo. Shoots!
Tako je bre!
And that could have brought...
Au, koji save, brate, bravo Majnjan.
But the keeper was focused and strong.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tonali with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Sakani. He's played it back. And it's Tonali. Italy finding their passes. Backward. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. And claimed it back swiftly. France close now to seeing this one through to the end. Mancini. Fratesi. Look at the space here. Ball swung in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. And that will be the final act. France have emerged...
Gde si bre prela, brate? Evo, patim se s ovim mrtvim glupim modom. Jebem ti modi kad ga izmislili, brate. Pa samo nubovi ko ti što ne igraju Dream Team može da im se svidi ovaj mod. Da, zato što pobeđuješ ti realan. Da gubiš isto bi hejtovo ko u diviziji. Bo 3, brate. I ne znam što Kenja što ne igra svoj meč, jebem te u dupe. Druga, brate, sad kreće. Kakav kenjator. Prelo, mogu bi on da te zameni, vrate, u ovom, u kenjanju za pare.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Dembele. Pinches it off him. Now it's Colomwani. That looks a good ball through. Mbappe, can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Over to the left. Looking for options for movement. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he
Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Camavinga. Cross to the back post. Oh, what a...
Brate, više glavonje jebot.
There is the breakthrough. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Kone. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! That's unlucky. Just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target. France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Colomwani. Colomwani unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's been played through. He's found a way through. Camavinga with the cross.
Da.
Cross missing
Da, da.
that one is an absolute
Da, da.
to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Klaus. Kone is onto it in a flash. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ah, he's had it taken off him. Conte. Now it's Doué. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well seen, saw that coming.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, it's Dembele.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, this looks sharp. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So what can they make of this? Camavinga, looking for the run. He's having a shot!
Tako je bre!
Top class from Thuram! He's got himself an absolute...
Moćni Markus Thuram.
France are back on level terms. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe, he's on it, can he get away? Saliba does really well to win the ball there. And he's been shifted off it. Olise. Camavinga.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Good read, needed to be. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
France are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're into the second 45. Hernandez and Upamecano. Saliba. Klaus, who does have an assist to his name. Koundé. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And it's Koji. He won't be happy with that one. Thuram looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Great chance!
Au, brat.
And that
Kakav.
Yeah, he may have
Samo na glavu igra je.
even though it was quite close.
Hernandez. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's good vision. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Thuram. That's a nicely weighted pass. Samba gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Tries to play it through. Mbappe is onto this, and he's had it nicked away. Thuram might just make this. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Dembele. And it's made its way to him. Hernandez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And he thumps it clear. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Dembele. This looks promising. Has crossed into the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Camavinga. Chouameni.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Kone. Can he get it through? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe has been caught there. It's a foul.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
So a
21.
chance here. What can they
Le
make of it?
numéro 11. Le numéro 12.
Hernandez.
Le numéro 13.
Chouameni.
À leur place, le numéro
This is
7.
Dembele.
Le numéro 18. Le numéro 9.
Here's a corner.
Le
Good
numéro
chance.
25. Attention, changement.
And we have our very first corner. Dembele plays it short. That is lovely. Shot a goal!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Mbappe. Thuram. And it's Hernandez. Conte. Goes looking wide. Oh, good read. Now it's Dembele. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Thuram, showing good feet. Olise. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Zaire Emery wins the duel this time. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's run loose here. Stood up well to him there. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Chers spectateurs,
So all square. We need a winner, and we will be back for extra
si vous
time.
avez un billet, regardez bien l'écran. Changement en cours.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. That has not gone well. Tramini calmly anticipates.
Jebem te u pas da te jebem.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Olise. Now, can they get him away? This is Dembele. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Zaire Emery. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery. Oh, it's Dembele. Olise.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's a sharp little ball here. Could try cutting inside here. And across it goes. Upamecano is there, and he can get that clear. Zaire Emery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dembele.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Thuram. And a chance! There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Brate, piše koji je mod.
Changement.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Olise. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Aj, crkova je Mbappe, ali moram ga čuvati za penale.
Olise. And it's Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery is fouled. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Brate, Mbappe u pas, jebem li ti.
Now it's Turan. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Dembele. He's given the time to pick a pass. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. And it's Chouameni. And that is a little undercooked.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Pass is just off target, and the keeper's given it away. Saliba clears. Conte. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. And the shot! Now it's some... and again! The whistle has gone, the end of 120 minutes football.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Okay, get set. We have penalties. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he's found the net.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
And so the captain steps up.
He just did what he was asked.
Turan will take their second.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Elise is a picture of calm despite the moment. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
The third man in the queue. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Kolumwani will take the third penalty. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
France are looking for comfort. Oh, it's saved pretty much straight at him.
I suspect a change of mind could have been the problem then.
Dembele is fourth up. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. And there it is, the decisive kick. So it all ends in half. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's on it, can he get away? Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella up in Meccano. We all know of his impressive record, but he's a lovely blend of athleticism and technical nous that he developed from quite an early age. It'll be interesting to see who his opponents bring to the table to test him, because testing him demands a lot.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Camavinga, Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Knocks it into space. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Thuram, can he get it through? And he's running through, it's Dembele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now it's Doué. Played in deep. Dembele! Oh, it's hit the post! And now they can spring out of defence. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Dembele. Thinks about the shot. Mbappe!
Dodgy bre.
Goal, France! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
France have broken through. It's 1-0. And a chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Moćni.
France have their second corner now. Looking to play him in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Colomouani. And that interception was most necessary. Upamecano with the slide tackle there. Olise. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Doué. France finding their passes. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Colomouani. Aims beyond the defence. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's a nicely weighted pass. Hernandez.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Here's Chouameni. Olise. And it's Kode. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Mbappe. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Dembele. Passing is crisp and sharp. We have to say that was an exemplary tackle.
Jebem li te usta, te jebem.
Knocks it out wide. He gets big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now it's Dembele. Hernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. But it goes. Doué. And the counter is on. He is through here. He's in a great position here. Played back in. Dembele. There's the whistle for half-time.
Jebem li ga, brate, ne vidi se ovdje.
Combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
France happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
France really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Camavinga. Thuram.
Bre, tu rame, jebote.
Now it's Mbappe. Colomwani gets his head on it.
Te, mislim, daj pas na metar, jebem ti mater baš.
Dembele. That'll be a throw. Olise.
Oh, really well played.
Picked out brilliantly. Decent chance! No mistake! France are back on level terms. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Ja, ben.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Chouameni has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Kakvo smeće od moda i ne znam zašto igram uopšte.
France really just need to be careful for
Gledaj
the
ovo.
next 10 minutes or so.
Gledaj mrtvo smeće.
And come again.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Pass somewhat off target. Cleared without complication. Oh, important interception. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Oh, he's taken
Pusti mi prednost, ide Thuram, jebote, ali realno ovo je.
lightly. It is just a verbal warning. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 24, Desiree Doué. Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga.
Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Number 11,
Do it.
Olise. Number 18, Zaire Emery.
And it's Camavinga.
Substitutions taking place.
Played out wide. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Thuram. Now it's Tur. Goes for a shot! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even...
And he shoots!
Žali Bože protraćenih 30 minuta života na ovaj glupi mod, brate.
There we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
France go two up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll...
He's had a shot! And it's there!
Yeah, but...
And they are pulling clear here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Polo mi joystick, brate, okrećajući igrač.
Things are much healthier in their favor. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Shoots!
To je to, krenulo sve, sad sipaj.
Yet another goal in an awesome
Ma
performance.
beži bre, sad sam odigrao kvalifikacije u ovom modu i nikad više u životu.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
France have it back and can go again. Can he get on the end of this? Now
Užas.
it's Turan. Spread neatly. Doué. Oh, nice touch. Traumeri. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. And it's Camavinga looking here to chip it through. He's having a shot! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
And it's been taken short. Dembele. France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Mbappe. He's big chance. Sticks it away. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away.
Ah, he's given it away. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And it's come back out.
Gledaj smeće šta radi sad. Gledaj smeće šta radi sad od igrice. Sad sve prolazi, a cijelu utakmicu ništa nije prolazilo.
It's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, outsmarting him this time. Mbappe.
Cijelu utakmicu ništa nije prošlo i sad kao...
Kunde spots it and intercepts. been won straight back.
Bukvalno najgori mod ikad što postoji u igrici.
And
GG.
that's it. France played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began...
Polomi prste, okrećit ću igrače. Prste polomi, znači. Nemam pojma. Evo ga, novi Rumenige 108, evo te. Vidi, ne igram u evo te, on.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns.
2 sata, valjalo bi malo da se prošeta po gradu. Da se ispije neka kafica, malo da se relaksiramo.
Both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting
Ženu!
underway very soon.
Idi se spremaj.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
A možeš večeras?
Has pushed back the boundaries year on year.
Dobro.
Brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simple as the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a
Kako?
past in an act where he will always take center stage.
Lupio sam.
Zlatan show. Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Sad malo se prilagodimo na ovaj mod. Opet.
Ibrahimovic. Thuram. Looking for options for movement. Vieira. Oh, they could break here. And it's Lam. Oh, he's had a shot!
Malo da se prilagodimo i da se opustimo uz igricu ljudski, a ne ona sranja.
The reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Decent chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down the challenge, is he?
Botafogo have their second corner now. Mateus plays it short. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the shots!
Sedor 2 komada.
They are really purring here.
Kako smo lagani.
Extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticize the defense here. He stepped forth and
Bolje da sam odigrao 2 utakmice ovde da uđem u top 100 nego što sam igrao onu glupost od moda.
2-0 up.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Del Piero. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! And he hits the net. And a trade...
Mada dobro, nisam ništa ni očekivao jer ono, bukvalno sam sinoć odigrao s Krletom par utakmica i to je to.
Counter-attacking team, they produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert
Ovo je moj mod.
into a goal, and it's very impressive.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Pozdrav Momo, dobrodošao brate.
Here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Mislio sam da prekinem poslove, ali žena trenira tamo na traku, tako da ćemo duže da se družimo.
Ibrahimovic. And the through ball. Ibrahimovic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Ma gledaj bre, to je to.
Thuram is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defence.
Uživancije. Uživancije.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, super find.
Samo da izbace ljudi na leto filter za smart assist i ovo je možda i najbolji pes koji smo imali.
Rummenigge thinks about the great chance.
Znaš kad bi ovo odradio u onom glupom modu? Nikad u životu. To je pokušao sam u 3 utakmice, nijednom nije uspela.
Really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
30 minutes gone. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Ibrahimovic. Caught offside that time.
Pa nešto su pominjali Momo na leto da će da ga ugase, brate. Pa ono, evo ga još malo leto.
And it's Hullet. Del Piero. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Seedorf. And this is Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Could
Aj jebem liga.
excellent challenge. Half time coming up and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Bukvalno koliko ti imaš informacija, toliko imam i ja.
Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. Seedorf. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Del Piero. And here's Ibrahimovic. Hullet. And that's been one straight.
Hat-trick Seedorf. Za.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gde si bre, Uroše?
To deal with
Šta je sam dobio B? Tek i B.
Botafogo have their third corner. Mateus goes short.
Nisam ni otvarao, brate.
Vieira distributed tidily. All driven towards the far post. Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a nice idea, but
ovdje je
the
prošlo bilo.
execution was lacking. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Ibrahimovic.
Lagano.
And it's
Ja vam garantujem ljudi da mi od onog moda,
Well, it's hard to say
od
whether
koliko sam stiskao dugmiće, da mi se klimaju sad dugmići.
so far. I haven't really seen enough to indicate
Koja
that the
glupost.
opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Botafogo head in for half time with a 3-1 lead.
Aj, isti đavo.
Is back on the way. Bruno Fernandes. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Searching pass he's played there. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just
Bullet! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Ma brate, trljam oči što nisam se naspavao, znači cijelo jutro zevam ovdje na ovom streamu. Mislio sam da ugasim, ali žena eno je trenira, pa kad završi trening pa onda. Tako da imate priliku da gledate još neki meč. Možda uđemo i u top 100 koliko treba za top 100. Sedamdeset. Znači to mu dođe još 4 utakmice ako se ne varam. 4 pa da. Stay cool and win big. Ujebem ti kakav napad zevanja. Cijelo jutro zevam. A, ne pijem, brate, to. Ne pijem ta sranja, ta energetska pića, niti... Gazirano sam isto izbacio skroz. Samo neki džusevi i nešto. I kafica. Na kafici sa kapućinom. Neću sada pijem kaficu. Da bacim još neku pa idem malo da sednem u baštu od nekog lokala. Da se relaksiram. Joj, prelo legendo. Tuže. Marko, brate. Eto vidiš, je. Srećno, druže, šta ti kažem. Naravno, prelice, brate moj. Idemo sad negde u grad. Da naručimo ćevapčiće u lepinji, lukovo ono. Pa onda kafidžonkica. U nekoj bašti, tamo da upijemo vitamin D od sunca. I lagani smo. Lagani smo kao popara od juče. Ajmo, Mare, zaplešimo!
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all
Ja vam garantujem.
to make this a monumental
Znači, ne zajebavam, klimaju mi se dugmići jebote.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Krenuo je agresivno.
Well, 2014-15
Marko, Bađo, ali loš pas, Bađa, čekamo ga da izleti, da napravi grešku.
he claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble. And Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better.
Šta ne selektuje odbranu?
The pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual
Casillas.
efficiency.
And the counter is on. Bullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Seedorf showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Ali Lotar stavlja tačku. Lotar, tačno smo vidjeli.
Moment, massive goal.
Definitivno jeste, brate. Slušao tipove. Tipi triks.
Is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real
Ali ne može Loptara lagana da se zaustavi.
Much that this was in the script.
Kako je lagan ovaj Lotar? Ja ne znam da li neko bolje koristi Lotara Mateusa od mene, brate. I to ovog free Lotara Mateusa, vrati mi. Ali dobro, lepo kombinuje, moram da priznam, sa Bađom baš lepo kombinuje. Ju, pas koji ima oči, brate. Pas koji ima oči.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Botafogo are now all eyes on the referee. It's
All eyes on me.
Botafogo have themselves a chance from the
Htio
start
sam...
to increase the lead.
El Matadoro. O, bravo, bravo. A nikad tu ne šutiram penal.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Some things are just not meant to be.
And it's Hullet.
Hulit, idemo.
Can he get it?
Ju. Greška.
Rummenigge really has the
Rummenigge.
skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Uuu.
Looking to play it in. Thuram.
Neizvjesno.
Notably robust and resolute in his defending.
Kako se lepo kreće ovaj Lothar Matthäus. Ljudi moji, kako se lepo kreće.
Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Kako mi je legao kao popara od juče, što kaže Prela.
Vieira defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well.
Kaj ko popara od juče. Ko popara, gledaj mačkicu, op. Gledaj, znači on je lagan kao
Now it's Messi.
popara od juče.
30 minutes gone. Oh, easy pickings there. Take back. Great vision.
Vidimo taj X.
He's on it. Shots.
Ali, ljudi moji. Manual goalkeeping.
Serbia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. That's alert and sharp and
Iskren da budem, kad bi bila neka kvalifikacija u ovom modu,
Weighted ball.
ne znam ko bi mogao da me dobije, brate.
Now, what about a counter attack?
U kakvoj sam formi trenutno.
This is coming off in quick succession here.
Roksa, jedino.
Takes a shot.
Jedino Roksa i to bi se namučio, brate. I pitanje je da li bi me uopšte dobio.
Fogo looking forward to the. Can he finish? And again, the keeper stands strong.
Leslie really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
And we have our very first corner.
Ajmo, Mare.
Messi goes short. Brilliantly cut out. Botafogo have the chance to go the
Ju.
Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Beckenbauer. That's a little off target. Thuram. Quality ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. Hullet. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief.
Ajmo jedan aplauz za Roksića.
Well, they can break here. And here's Ibrahimovic. Mateus. Vieira gets a foot in here.
There will be 1
Mbappe
minute added
looking to
time.
penetrate opposition lines. And now the breakaway. Hullet. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless!
To dobro.
They have their boots on the throats.
Ako ti tako kažeš, u posljednje 3 utakmice, u posljednje 3 meča koje smo igrali, 2 put sam ga dobio u diviziji,
Only one side have shown up here and they're
poslednji put on mene dobio.
at will.
And we'd
It's
like
an
Tako
eye-catching
da,
scoreline.
treba će mi još malo popere, da.
On what we
Ja
can see
mislim.
in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Botafogo very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Nisam gamer, brate. Nikad lakše nisam uštedeo 200 evra. Previše su greedy. Tako je, da. To je poslednji put kad me dobio.
And the second half gets underway. No, he is not giving anything away. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Što neće prekine?
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. This is chance!
Lepo.
It's in!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Serbia give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Look at the space here. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Mateus. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side.
Ovo samo može ovako da se odbrani.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Botafogo choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Mateus is onto this. Big head.
Janez.
It's in.
Janez, kako ovo odbraniti?
It was a
Kako ovo odbraniti, ovu magiju?
Really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
and he's done it again. He's got his second. Botafogo grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Hullet. Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right.
Dobro, ne igra loše, moram da priznam.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet, and he's got the beating of Hullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's made its way to him. Oh, goal!
Dobar je Aleksić, da.
Mateus. Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Van Dijk does well to stand firm and defend it. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Hullet. Shifted it to the flank.
Ju.
Mbappe. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mateus. Great ball and he's in here. Oh, super ball. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. This time, surely. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. This looks promising. He's in a great position here. Now he's got space here. Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. Threads one in. Botafogo needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Hullet. Now it's goes for goal. Oh, it rattles the bar. Ball's out. It'll be a throw in again. Mbappe. And it's Baggio. Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Picked out great shapes to shoot. No mistake. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So is this the start of a comeback? That's a throw. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Mbappe. Somewhat off target. Mbappe. Beckenbauer. Rummenigge. Someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi. Now it's Cruyff.
Added minutes has
Can he
been
get on the end of
indicated.
this? Now it's Hullet. And here's Mbappe. And there's the shot!
Na kraju Kylian ubaci blic.
That is a gem! An absolute gem! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Great chance! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponent.
Brate pa, mislim jebote. Još i baba da me smara. Kaos. GG Mare, nije bilo loše brate, samo jebi ga. Nije stvarno bilo loše, ne mogu kažem da sam te lako dobio, ali stvarno sam u top formi sad. Samo cepaj, samo vežbaj, to je to top. I lagan si mi, brate. Dobro je, da. Samo cepaj, samo igraj. Tek će to da bude bolje. Nisam baš, ali mogu da budem. Verujem da ima još mesta za napredak. Evo, brate moj, za tebe odmah ide Advanced Instructions, idemo attacking na AMF-a, whole playera. Attacking na CMF-a, znači ultra ofanzivno, gol više se igra. Counter target po želji, meni je obično to levi goal poacher i whole player. Čisto, ono, gulit mi je na counter target da bi mi igrao i drugo polovreme, da sve vreme bude prisutno. Gde si bre Dimi? Dimitri! Dobrodošao na stream Legendice! Šta se radi u ovom lepom sunčanom danu?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit.
And he welcomes it in. Can he stop it going out? Oh, what has happened here? Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is what real. He scores!
Da sam dao iz prve pas, pitanje da li bi bio uspešan.
And he's been shifted off it.
This game could flip on just how well Trent Alexander-Arnold can combine with his attack. I mean, so much depends on his ability to deliver absolute quality.
And he started his career in central midfield, of course.
Yeah, a position some say.
Pa druže, što se ja forsiram bre s tobom bre, sad ću da te raširim malo.
Something that has been experimentally done with varying degrees of success.
Proverava šta sam uradio, to je...
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf, Mateus,
Ma...
caught offside that time. Moved on forwards. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zanetti. And he whips. There's the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Guti. Good chance here! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
a sharp pass. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. And he cuts out the supply. A slight
Ha, smart assist, mrtvi.
very different outcome there.
Botafogo clearly should have gone
To
for
su
the
ti klošari.
pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Over to the left. Rummenigge. Botafogo still without a single shot on target. Bout of passing here, really easy on the up. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, never any doubt.
Brate, mislim da tebi, meni uopšte nije...
Much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present
Iznervirao se.
interesting options, Peter.
Iznervirao
Sit
se.
on this or push on with the opposition, now forced to come out.
Iznervirao se i...
Taken with
Gledaj, zamisli igraš smart assist i još se raduješ kada daš gol.
Yeah, and analysis
Koliko si jadan na skali od 1 do 1000.
of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
and a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up
Shoots!
Ha, da, da.
Oh, the keeper's done
Bravo, bravo za smart assist.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And they've got Reed. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Out to the right. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. So what can they make of this? Seedorf gets a foot in here. Mateus.
Ma daj, čoveče moj.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Gde smart assist?
And they're quick to get it back.
Gledaj ove balonke, brate, gledaj ovo smeće.
Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pullet. That is a great pick out. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic.
Catch me if you can. Raduj se sad.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Ibrahimovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And here's Surlot. Out to the left it goes.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Oh, that's nice. Looking for options for movement. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Alexander-Arnold. What a throw in.
Gle, evo, 48 minut nije kraj utakmice. Da, ali ovo je neki bager koji zna šta radi.
And he's there to belt it away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go
Ženo?
as players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Botafogo are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are already promptly back underway. And the pass is intercepted. Pirlo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
There's a sharp little ball here. Nice control. And it's Guti. Here's Solot. That's good play. Tries to pass it.
Si istrenirala.
There's no flag.
Ja sam tam se glavu.
Zanetti
Pa što toliko?
test in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it
Pa
out.
juče sam više.
Pirlo, little pass back. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Rummenigge in the hunt and looking threatening. Vieira. And that has left him in a heap. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Back into the middle. Rummenigge. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Zanetti. Pirlo. Guti does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Guti. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary. And a chance!
Smeće jedno.
It's level again.
Kako govno jedno Smarta sistersko.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme.
Dva put mu se odbija gol da mi da jebo. Ne mogu da
A
verujem.
little critical of that defense then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Da li ti koliko se ja borim protiv klošara jednog što igra Smarta sister?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9. Numero
Both
21.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero
Quite a
14.
thriller this one's
Numero
become.
66.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big
Il
game.
numero 97.
Vinicius Junior.
Il numero
Botafogo
13.
perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Roberto Carlos.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Roberto Carlos. Now that's well seen too. Vieira. And it's Zanetti. Has crossed it. Terrific!
Gledaj ovo, brate, gledaj ovo.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Smeće jedno.
Sophisticated but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Botafogo making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Prolazi bre kroz moje igrače bre.
Get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see it.
Good effort from distance. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink to the keeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it
A de, neće da ispadne.
attempt to
Igrica mu čuva.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favorable. They're chasing
3 gola mu poklonili i na kraju bacio jednom na glavu i dao gol.
And it's made its way to him. Crosses it, big header. And that would
Jebote lep.
clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
just a quarter of an hour to play.
Moje lopte bre.
Tonali. Now it's Aubameyang. Zanetti. Played into the middle. Lam is there and he can get that clear. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Gledajte, ja ne mogu da verujem.
And here's Mbappe. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying
Opet moja lopta, presečena i ne. Gledaj balunke kakve šalje.
Tonali providing an outlet on that flank.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Daj, brate, majku li ti.
Whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. No surprise, that's a ball.
Kako jadna utakmica, brate.
Into the arms of the goalkeeper. Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. Roberto Carlos. And he's there to make the challenge.
Sve, nek ti sve pokrije, nek ti sama igraš, šta ima veze?
Mbappe. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Kante. Zanetti.
Gledaj, bravo Konami. Bravo Konami. Jedine izgubljene partije koje imam to su bile protiv Smart Assista.
Botafogo illustrating.
Jedine izgubljene koje imam to je protiv Smart Assista mrtvog i to je to, brate. Mršu pičku materinu. Mogu da igraju egal, brate, sa top 10 igračima na svijetu. Mršu pičku materinu. Dva gola mu pokloni igrica, brate, i treći ubaci na glavu i to je to. Bravo, Konami. Kakvi klošari.